Assalamualaikum and what's up guys, this is Mr. X and you guys are watching Berbaloi ke Tidak, What Say You, where this channel we will look at the best money can buy figurines to be put on our display. Today I am doing another action figure review and this is Hasbro Marvel Legends The Amazing Spider-Man 6-Arm Spider-Man and Morbius. The storyline I think is basically there's two part of the story. One is the alternate version where Peter Parker wanted to heal himself from the Spider-Man powers and ended up with whole 6-arm arc story where Morbius was dead and he couldn't find a way to cure himself. And another one where he got a cure from Morbius and he became the normal Spider-Man again. You guys have to look at the whole storyline because I also just read this on Google. But for the figure itself, I can see that Spider-Man is a bit of a retool from some other parts of other Spider-Man like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and some reuse of the other parts from the old 6-arm Spider-Man. Well, for Morbius, I believe he is just a repaint but with better paint application. So now let's look at the 4 aspect, which is the aesthetic, articulation, accessories and the price point. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so that I can grow this channel for myself, for you guys and the community. Do give me a thumbs up if you like this video and find it helpful, alright? Hit the bell if you don't want to miss my future content and all of my videos. Thank you very much guys. For accessories, Morbius came with the same accessories that he got from the previous figure. Just that the paint on the cape is different. This is the old version. So the red is a bit brighter, this one is a bit darker, so as you guys can see. And the black, this one is a bit more glossy compared to the new one. So that is for the accessories for Morbius. Where for Spider-Man, he gets this web shooting hand and a fisted hand. So basically he has a pair of both of them. For height, Spider-Man stands at 6.25 inches tall, whereas Morbius stands at almost 6.5 inches tall. First of all, let's do a bit of size comparison with some other Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. I have here the first retro-carded Spider-Man, the SDCC, the rough Spider-Man, which is practically the pizza Spider-Man, the PS1 Spider-Man. I have here the animated series cell-shaded Spider-Man and the Renew Your Vow. So here is how they look like together with all of the Marvel Legends Spider-Man that I have. This is Figma Dragon Quest Die, Adventure of Die. This is Jada Toys. I think this is American-ish. I don't know. Jada Toys Fei Long. Here is Mayfax Psylocke, SHF Ultra Instinct Sign Sangoku, and SHF SKC Ultraman, and they suit really well together also. Here is a comparison with Morbius from the previous version, which is the same mold except with the different paint application. And I don't have the old 6-arm Spider-Man anymore, but I'm just doing Peter Parker lab version with the Bruce Banner body and the Renew Your Vow head. It's just something I'm playing around with, so you guys can see it suits well together as well. And last but not least, Mr. X himself. So there's a lot of comparison that I did, so you guys now can know how will this figure fit with all of them, right? Okay. For aesthetic, okay, first of all, let's look at Peter Parker Spider-Man, 6-arm Spider-Man. Honestly, he looks better. Obviously, he is better compared to the first version. Why I say this is because of the torso, so it doesn't look like a $10 figure. Though the figure is basically a retool and some part has been reused, it is better aesthetically, and the posability is better. I think Hasbro lost a chance when they should have just colored or gave some black wash on the Spider-Man web. I think they should have done that. A lot of the part came from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think this this lower torso has been modified so that it can have this diaphragm cut in the middle, and yeah, the rest is practically the same. The head is the same as the first version. The arms are also the same. From the thigh until the bottom is the same except for the mid torso. The color also is like almost the same. I'm sorry I don't have the old version, but you know, this is me sharing you the new one. Whereas for Morbius, he is literally a repaint. So this is the old version. What I can say is the skin tone on his hand is painted better this time. You know, the previous one had like, you know, the black was not being done properly, and the black is like bleeding out of the white paint, so that's really poor. Except the beard, the goatee here is, you know, is a better. I think this one, I like this goatee compared to the new one, but the new one has better paint application. It has more expression. The lines have more shading. In fact, on the skin itself here, you can see some vein and some color, you know, some wash. Yeah, so that is better. This one has more glossy paint, and this one is more matte. And yeah, I think that's it for the aesthetic. Overall, this is better because of the paint application. Yeah, so that is for the aesthetic. For articulation, okay, you can have Spider-Man looking down, looking up, left and right, and then there's a wiggle. The arms can turn 360 like this. 360. It can go up like this. There's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, a hinge, and a swivel. The arms here are basically like the same one before. Same double jointed elbow. The arms can go up like this, a swivel, and the wrist, and a fisted hand. Basically the same. The diaphragm cut can go literally swivel to left and right, very much to the front like this, and to the back, not so bad. Better, obviously better than the previous version. No swivel at the waist. The legs can kick to the front like this, can go to the back not so much, can do a good split. No drop down function. There's a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, a swivel at the shin. The hinge of the ankle can go down like this and can go up like this, and there's a rocker. So that is for the articulation. The price point for both of this, in Malaysia, it will go around, I think, 250 to 280 maybe. That's our retail price. And my overall thoughts, I didn't expect it to be actually, you know, better than what I expected. I put very low expectation to this figure, to these two figures, but at least it is better for this one and this one. You know, when I first saw this version, you know, it looks really dull. The paint application was a bit messy, everything was bleeding out, and you know, the tone was like not nice. But if you look at this new version, it's way better. So yeah, based on the price point, it's average, it's okay. Accessories, yeah, it's a bit of a letdown. The aesthetic, I would have loved if we've gotten, you know, some paint or black wash on the cobweb on his suit. And the articulation is better. Obviously this is better and this is the same. And the playability, yeah, it's good. It's good. So overall rating, I still can't give this one like very high. I am going to give this though 7.5. It is good if you don't have these two figures in your collection, and this is the correct time to get them. So as always, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so that I can grow this channel for myself, for you guys and the community. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you guys won't miss my future content. This channel will look at the best money can my figurines to be put on our display. And I say this is a good catch for those who haven't gotten the previous release. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, stay safe. Assalamualaikum.